Hello, it's Weekend Handicapper from weekendhandicapper.com. Here we go. The field is set. The post positions are drawn. We got our morning line odds. We are good to go for the Preakness Stakes of 2020. Finally got here. We're going to run it in October. We don't need to run it in May. We can run it in October. And there's a lot of intriguing storylines this October. On October 3rd, 2020, as it pertains to the Preakness Stakes. So we are going to go horse by horse in this year's Preakness field. And at the end of the video, I'll give you my picks and analysis. Now, if you like these videos, if you want to learn how to bet on horses, how to make money betting on horses, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you can get all the latest tips, tools, and resources from the Weekend Handicapper and weekendhandicapper.com. And also, if you want the full card on Preakness Day, just not the Preakness picks and analysis, you can check out that link in the description below or check out Weekend Handicapper for full card picks and exotic tickets. Here we go, the Preakness Stakes. We're going to look at the number one horse, Accession, 30-1. Should set off the pace. One of three Steve Asmussen horses here, trained horses. Hadn't raced since at Oaklawn Park in March, so I don't think it matches up well here. I don't see it happening. Number two, Mr. Big News, who came in third in the Kentucky Derby, a closing style horse. I don't know if that's the right running style you want here in the Preakness. Typically, that's front runners and right off the pace. Mr. Big News screwed up a lot of tickets, mine included. Because it's inevitable that a horse, a long shot in the Derby, screws my tickets up. Might happen again here in the Preakness. But Mr. Big News, hey, take nothing away from the horse. Fired its best speed figure last time in the Kentucky Derby. Placed third in the Kentucky Derby, so that's quite an accomplishment. It's 12-1, though. I think it's going to be an underlay. I think the fact that it did come in third in the Kentucky Derby will make this horse's odds lower than it should be. Now, is it a good horse? The connections seem to think so. They seem like they're talking highly of this horse. Certainly proved its worth in the Kentucky Derby. But again, from a pace perspective, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it will get much pace to close in on to finish near the top one or two finishing positions. So, number three, Art Collector. Art Collector. Always had a fondness for this horse. It's well rested. I like the inside post that it drew near the inside. I think that's a good thing. The trainer feels good about it. I've liked this horse all year long. Horse has made me some money all year long. I was very sad and disappointed that it didn't run in the Kentucky Derby. Thought it had an excellent chance of winning the Kentucky Derby. If this horse is healthy, and all indications it is, I think this horse has a legitimate shot to win the Preakness. No doubt about it. I am, hopefully I'm collecting some money after Art Collector hopefully wins the Preakness. Number four, Swiss Skydiver, the filly, 6-1 morning line, an early speed running horse. Finished second in the Kentucky Oaks. No shame in that. She held her own. And I think she can hold her own here in the Preakness. So definitely, if you like that horse, definitely a contender. Number 5,000 Words, 6-1 morning line, got scratched right before post time at the Kentucky Derby. Flipped over in the paddock area. Got a little crazy. This is the other Bob Baffert horse when a lot of attention is going to be on Authentic, who we're going to talk about here in just a second. The Kentucky Derby winning horse, Authentic. Don't sleep on 1,000 Words. It happens all the time, whether it's in big races or just run-of-the-mill races. That other Baffert horse, as a matter of fact, I made a video about it years ago about how the public will bet one horse, the low odds horse, and this other Baffert horse ends up winning at a better price. Well, that could certainly happen again here in the Preakness with number 5,000 Words. It ran its best speed figure last time it ran, which it won the Shared Belief Stakes. So definitely a contender. Watch out for the other Baffert horse. That angle happens more often than I care to think about, because sometimes it gets past me. Number 6, Jesus' Team. This horse it's a long shot, a true long shot at 30-1. But it always finishes in the money, it seems like. So if you're looking for a good exacta horse, superfecta horse, trifecta horse, might as well take a shot and include Jesus' Team on your tickets. It's finished very well. I mean, 3rd in the Jim Dandy, 2nd in the Pegasus. So if you're looking for a good exotic horse at a really big price, then Jesus' Team would be one to use. Number 7, New York Traffic. New York Traffic, 15-1. I was surprised by this morning line. I couldn't believe it, actually. I think you can throw that race out. That race is the Kentucky Derby, which is the last race it ran in. Got dinged up, lost a shoe, and so it had a lot of excuses in the Kentucky Derby. I thought it had a good chance to win the Kentucky Derby. And now here it comes in the Preakness. Got the right running style. Love his front running style for the Preakness. As long as it doesn't get wore out on the front end by other speed horses. Definitely has a great shot to win. Even if it's 15-1 or a little lower than that. 10-1, 12-1, I think is a great shot. Or a great bet to take a shot with. And then even in your exactas for sure too. And on down as far as the exotics go. Number 8, Max Player, another Steve Asmussen horse. It needs some pace to close in on. But I think you would be wise to use this horse underneath in your exotics. Maybe not to win. I don't fault you if you think it could win. But I think this horse at best 2nd, 3rd, or 4th. And hopefully beef up your exacta prices, or your exotic prices, I should say. Number 9, here we go, Authentic, 9-5. I remember the good old days when Authentic didn't seem too long ago. It seemed like early September 2020. I liked a horse one of my Derby horses called Authentic, and it was going off at 8-1 and paid $18, I think. Those were the days. Now some successes happened. That 8-1s went down to 9-5 morning line. Who knows what it will be post times. Trained by Bob Baffert. Bob Baffert dominates the Preakness. You can check out my videos about Preakness, my playlist on this YouTube channel about the Preakness, my Preakness playlist. How much Bob Baffert wins these races, the Preakness. Bob Baffert's got a live, serious favorite here. It's been working out really well since the Derby. Seemed to come out of the Derby okay. Has an excellent chance to win 2 of 3 Triple Crown races. Man, but the price is the thing. Just because if I don't pick Authentic, it's purely based on it's just not the right price. I'm going to try to get better prices. As simple as that. Strategy is simple as that. Number 10, Pneumatic. Pneumatic won the Pegasus at Monmouth, and it's 20-1. I wasn't sure that those odds were right. Honestly, I thought the horse would be lower morning lines. That seemed like a big price to me on Pneumatic. I think you're getting a lot of value with that horse. I think that's a legitimate long shot at a really big price. So if you like long shots and you like playing long shots, go ahead and put you a few bucks on Pneumatic, because at 20-1, to me, that's a very kind, thank you very much kind of horse if it wins. But definitely use it underneath in the exotics. And number 11, Live Your Beast Life, 30-1. I think it's got a tough task against these horses. So I'm gonna leave that one out of my tickets. All right, so who am I going to bet after all this analysis, all these weeks? Who am I going to bet on this year's Preakness Stakes? Well, as most races, it comes down to the favorite. Can you beat it? Or do you use that favorite, put a lot of money on that favorite, or link it up in exotics. I was very fortunate to have Authentic. You check out the Kentucky Derby video, picks and analysis video. Felt really good about that horse at that price, at least having a shot, and it came through. But it's a new ball game this week at the Preakness. Doesn't mean, matter of fact, Authentic's chances might be even greater to win this week than it. Well, I know that's for a fact. It's working out well. Bafford's feeling good about it. Seems like it's healthy. Shorter distance. The running style will fit the Preakness, but just the price. It's so much about the price. Handicapping's one thing. Picking horses, who you think is going to win is one thing. But where you make the money is making the right bets. And I don't know if betting authentic at 9 to 5, 8 to 5 is the right bet. So if Authentic wins, congratulations, Bob Bafford. You won another Preakness. Authentic, you turned out to be a good horse. Won 2 of 3 Triple Crown races, even though it's a unique Triple Crown this year. But I'm going to stick to Art Collector. Number 3, Art Collector, I think is well rested. This horse just seems so versatile, and it seems like it can win in a variety of ways. It's got a lot of heart. I think Art Collector, if it's healthy, and every indication it is, can win. Hopefully it won't be the favorite. Hopefully it could be the second choice, third choice. But definitely Art Collector would be who I'm going with. I like that post position, like its running style to win the 2020 Preakness. Also like, as a long shot, sticking with New York Traffic, I'm going to forgive whatever happened in the Kentucky Derby. Hopefully it could stay clean, that front running style, just like it paid off for me and I don't know what it was, 2013, 2014, somewhere around there. Maybe even been 2011. Oxbow, whenever Oxbow won it. Loved it. Gary Stevens, I loved the silks on that horse. That front running got it done. Hopefully New York Traffic can get it done in the same fashion at a price. So win on Art Collector, win on New York Traffic. Here's some exactas. If you play exactas, these are the exactas I'll play if the price is right for these. The 3-7, so Art Collector and New York Traffic over the 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. So that is New York Traffic and of course, Art Collector over Swiss Skydiver, the filly, and let's see, Pneumatic Max Player, and who's that number 5 horse? 1,000 Words. 1,000 Words. I think I got them all. Yeah, so over top, Art Collector, or on top, Art Collector, New York Traffic, underneath the 3, which is Art Collector, the 4, Swiss Skydiver, 5,000 Words, the 7, New York Traffic, 8, Max Player, number 10, Pneumatic. That's probably going to be my exacta tickets. And I don't know if I'll go all out for a Superfecta, just in case Authentic, if it is fairly formful, like the Preaknesses can be. But I feel those are the right bets. Authentic's looking like it's a good horse, but I got to go with the value. I got to try to beat the favorite, and hopefully will prevail. If not, so be it. If the favorite beats me, typically I'm not out of much money. I didn't miss out on big payouts. It's one thing to feel that way versus not betting some prices who you thought had a good shot of winning that would have returned quite a bit. You play that conservative way too many times, you're missing out on a lot of good scores. But hey, if you like Authentic, definitely don't blame you for betting Authentic. It has the most likely chance to win. That's why it's the favorite. There's no negatives, it seems, with that horse. So looks like it's coming into the race ready to make it 2 in a row as far as Triple Crown races go. So I would love to hear who you like in this year's Preakness. Who you going to bet on? Let us know in the comments below who you're betting on. And if you're going to play some exactas, let us know there. Those as well. Should be a fun race. Should be very interesting. I always love the Preakness. Always seem to do pretty well in the Preakness for most years. And I look forward to it. Again, if you want the full card selections of not only the Preakness race, but the other 11 races on the Pimlico card on Saturday, October 3rd, go ahead and check out Weekend Handicapper at weekendhandicapper.com and the links in the description below. Best of luck to you. Good luck to you. And until next time, happy handicapping and smart wagering.